Okay, this is just a rant off the dome about the Amazing Digital Circus, as you can probably saw the title. So please, hear me out before you click off. Just listen to what I have to say. This will have spoilers for the last act, and yeah, remember, this is all just my opinion. But basically, I have like three main issues. Issue one, Jax being a self-insert. Now, in my opinion already, I think most self-inserts always suck, okay? I think if you have a self-insert in your story, you probably already ruined your story, okay? I think the self-insert is a dumb idea and shouldn't be in most stories. Not saying it can't be done well, just saying, I think unironically, Jax is a good self-insert. But Jax's character is a little off. That's the first point, okay? Very quickly and simple to the point. I just think Jax being a self-insert is kind of annoying. And I think it's kind of stupid. Because, like, the shift from Pomni being the main character to it just being the Jax, like, the shift from it being the Amazing Digital Circus to the Jax show, bullshit, genuinely. I think it's really annoying. Like, you have all these wonderful characters you can work with, both the ones who are already been extracted, like Queenie, Kaufmo, Ribbit, and the dog one, I think it was like Scratch. And like then you have the present characters, Zubul, Kinger, Kane, the Moon, the Sun, Lagatha, Gangle, Pomni even, to just make it the Jax show, because he's your self-insert. That's stupid. That's annoying. But that's just a small pet peeve. Second thing I have is a bigger one. It's Jax's death. Cause like, what reason did he have to die? That's what irks me. Like, point A, right? He has three people he cares about. Ribbit, Kaufmo, Pomni. Ribbit died, he survived that. Kaufmo died, he survived that. Nothing happened to Pomni. Pomni hugged him, he's still extracted. And that's another thing, actually. Him being sad. We got one episode of him having a slight tweak in the mirror. You're not doing so good, buddy. And then we get full-on depression in a span of what? A couple days? Like what? Like what? How do we go from like I'm not saying it's not possible, right? Because now you know what? It probably could happen in real life. You know, I'm not saying it's not plausible, but it's stupid. Doesn't mean it's not stupid. To go from you're not doing too good, buddy, in a short scene to a full-on scene of him almost extracting because he's depressed about Ribbit? The fuck? To then have him die in, again, a dumb way? Like, if I'm being honest, Jax didn't need to die. Jax didn't need to die. If it had to be any character, was it going to be him? Yeah, him or Kane. I'll tell you the truth. But he didn't have to die. He didn't have to die. And I think him dying was a legitimately stupid decision made by the creator. And my third point, just the show itself. The show had so much potential, and it all fell off in the last 3 episodes. The second to last episode was boring, if anything. The last episode, I think, was, again, well, at the end, I think the last episode was really ruined for me by Jax's death, because it's just like, why? It just really ruined it for me. But overall, the last episode isn't so bad. In the third to last episode, that one was pretty mid. And I just think the show itself had good potential, right? It's like, I'd say it's similar to The Boys, you know, great upcoming seasons, good episodes, and then near the very end, they fucked it all up. Near the very end, they fucked it all up. So, you know, what else can I say? Near the end, they fucked it all up. But yeah, I think the Amazing Digital Circus could have been better, should have been better, and I think also, you know what? That went to the last point. The writing in the show also sucks. Like Jax, like, but the fact that Jax is the best written character out of anyone in the show sucks, because it just proves it proves one of two things: either Gooseworks can't write, or Gooseworks sucks at writing all her characters. Because it's like you have so many characters that you can make so many great. You don't even have to make a full episode about them. like Gangle. Like I call it the Gangle episode, but it's the fast food episode, episode 4. I'm pretty sure that wasn't really Gangle's episode, but you can see like the Gangle, the main. You can see how the plot shortly focused on Gangle, right? It's not just me. That was perfect. That was so great. Or the second to last episode, where it was, I won't say mostly about Kinger, but it had most of Kinger's points. And Kane, actually. Kinger and Kane, mostly their points. Right? And you have, like I said earlier, you have all these characters, but none of them have no good writing or any writing at all. And the characters that do are Pomni, Jax, Kinger, and Kane. The self-insert, the main character who almost the main character who just exists to be the main character. Kinger, the best, Kinger, the savior, genuinely savior, and Kane, the ringmaster. And you know what? I'd hate to be a Ragatha fan. I'd hate to be a Ragatha Azubo fan, because they don't get nothing. They get nothing. They get genuinely nothing. Ragatha gets one scene with Kinger, mind you, and it's just him talking. They get nothing at all the whole series. So it's like either Goosework sucks at just trying to write in all the other characters, or she mainly focused on writing her self-insert. Both are terrible if you're a writer trying to write a story, let alone a show. But what do I know? I'm just some guy ranting on the internet. Anyway, let me know how you feel about this. Subscribe if you enjoyed this rant. Like if you enjoyed this rant. Just interact with this video at all. Help it get to the algorithm. Thanks for watching.